This meeting is being recorded.
Number 1, Delaware was the first U.S. state. Oh, sorry. Actually, I made a mistake. It's just Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state.
I'm done.
Okay. Thanks, Sansa. We'll go to number 2. And number 2, Washington is the father of our country.
Washington, D.C.
Washington
D.C.
is the father of our country. Washington is the father of our country.
I'm done.
Good. Okay, number 3. Memorial Day.
November.
Not November. Memorial Day
May.
is in May. Memorial Day
is in May.
is in
May.
Okay. Memorial Day is in May. And number 4, Labor Day. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. Then number 5. The president lives. The president lives in the
White House.
The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. And then we're going to do one extra one for the holiday today. So this wasn't homework. This one is just a surprise. Number 6.
Flag. Is it flag day?
Yes, you're right, Wajida. It is Flag Day
June
in
14.
June.
No,
What
June 14.
So Flag Day is
This is
in June.
June.
Flag Day is in
June.
14.
Yeah, it's today. But for your writing answer for your interview test, you only have to write Flag Day is,
Is June 14.
14.
or you don't have to write the 14th, just June. Only
June.
But that's good you know it is today, June 14th.
Yes.
Does anyone want me to read any of those again? Nope. Okay, so let us look at the right answers. So I'll take turns that people can volunteer for spelling. Okay. Okay, here we go. So who would like to spell number 1?
Me.
Okay, Sansan.
DELAWARE WASTFIRST state.
Good. Delaware was the first state. Good. That was good. So when we are just talking about one state like Delaware, that is correct. We do not have an S on the end of states. Very good, Sansan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And also for the D in Delaware, we use a capital D. Okay, who would like to spell number 2? Let's see. Demele, would you like to spell number 2?
Me?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. W, capital W, A, S, H, I, N, G, T, O, N, I, S, T, H, E, F, A, T, H, E, R, O, F, O, U, R, C, O, N, T, R, Y.
And that's really good. And this is a good example.
I'm with capital C, O, U, N, T.
Oh, there you go. COUNTRY.
Yeah.
For country, it's just still a small c. If we're just talking about a country, we just use a lowercase c. We don't need a capital C. It's just only for a country name.
So it's not capital?
Yes, correct. So it's just a lowercase c. It is not capital.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that's capital is the W for. Great job, Damien.
Number 3.
All right. Who wants to spell memorial?
Number 4.
Or we're on number 3.
3. WHANIS flat HIAGDAV.
For this one, memorial is a little bit different. Let's see. Sangtae, do you want to try and spell memorial?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, capital M, E M O D R I A, D A Y Day, I S H I N N M A Y May.
Oh, sorry. You went too fast for me. What was after O? M-E-M-O?
I mean D R I A.
Mhm.
Yeah, D A Y Day. Yeah, I S H I N N M A Y.
Okay, good. You've got a lot of the right letters in memorial.
Yeah.
Only thing, no D.
Oh,
It's M-E-M-O-R-I-A-L.
Yes.
Very close, Sante. That was
Yeah.
good. Memorial is one of the hardest words to spell.
Yeah.
You did a good job. So no D, and then
Yeah.
there's an L at the end. Good. And Memorial Day is in May. Good. See, Nasima, would you like to spell number 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Labor, labor, day, is, in, September. Labor Day is in September.
Very good. Labor Day is in September. Great job. Okay. Number 5. Let's see. Satargi, are you here? Oh, I think we lost Satargi. Okay. Let's see. Wajida, do you want to try and spell number 5?
Yeah, you mean notebook?
You know what? Okay. We'll see if anybody wants to go again. Sansan, would you like to go again for spelling number 5?
Yes.
Okay.
THEPRIENDENT LIVESINTHEWHITEHOUSE.
Good. And for White House, we use a capital W and H.
Yes.
Those are 2 things. We use capital W, capital H. Good. President. And good, you got the S on lives in the White House. Good. Okay, Satargi, you're back. Satargi, do you want to spell number 6, Flag Day?
Flat day. F-A-L-D, flat. D-A-Y-I-S-J-U-N.
Okay, good. One word is, how do we spell in? Is
I-N in.
I put I-N.
In.
One is E.
And we have a E on June. Good, thank you for trying. Also, one for flag, F-L-A-G.
Flat.
That's good. That wasn't homework, and I just added that on then. Good job. So F-L-A-G, then D-A-Y, then J-U-N-E. Very good. So for all of these holidays, when we're talking about Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Flag
Flag
Day,
Day.
do we use a capital D or a lowercase d?
Low.
Good, yeah. We use a capital D. So you notice here, I'm using a big D for all these holidays.
Yeah.
Good, great job. Does anyone have any questions about the spelling?
No.
No? Good.
No.
So now we're going to move on to some yes or no questions, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let me me show you. So we're going to practice some of the yes or no questions from your citizenship application. Like this one we did earlier. So, have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Citizen.
No.
No, good. And the why? No, I'm not a citizen.
Because I'm not a citizen.
Good, yeah, so you could say, no, I'm not a citizen. No, because I'm not a citizen. Or also just saying no is okay. Both answers are good answers. And then if I said, what does vote mean? What would you say?
To choose our leader.
Good, to choose our leaders. Like, who is the president of the United States?
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Joe
Biden.
Biden.
Good, so we vote for the president. So last time in 2020, more people voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
What about, who is the, oh here, this one is for my students living in Wisconsin. Who is the governor of Wisconsin?
Tony Eva.
Good, Tony Evers. So we vote for the governor.
Tony Eber.
Yep. And then, let's see. And then, Sansan, who is the governor of Texas?
Greg Abbott.
Greg Abbott. Good. So you can vote for the governor of Texas. Good. Okay, so now let's practice. Wajida, have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
Washington, D.C.
So this one you just say, this is a yes or no question. So you'd say no.
No.
Good. Okay. Nasima, have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
No.
Satargi, have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
No.
Oh, good. And Daymele, what does vote mean?
To choose our leaders.
Good. To choose our leaders.
Choose our leader.
Songte, what does vote mean?
To choose our leader.
Good. To choose our leaders. Good. And Sansan, why have you never voted?
I don't have a citizen.
Good, because I'm not a citizen. I don't have citizenship. Very good. Okay, let's keep going. Now look at this one. Taxes. So on your citizenship application, they ask, do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? What would you
No.
do with this one?
No.
No.
Good. I always say, if you hear them say, do you owe taxes? We know that
No.
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 So if you hear owe taxes, no.
Mm.
And people don't owe taxes because no.
No.
I pay my taxes. Or
Yes.
also, every year we have to do what by April 15th?
Okay, 15 Texas.
You have to, I file my taxes.
Yes.
So, and when is the last day you can file your federal income tax form?
April
15.
April 15th. Good. So we can see in this picture here to the right, I file my taxes. So this is the form that maybe you, your spouse, like your husband or your wife, or sometimes maybe your parents, they'll be filing their taxes and they list you on their taxes. Because they file taxes every year, you do not owe taxes to the government. And what are taxes?
Money we pay to the government.
Government.
Money we pay to the government. Good. So we can see here, one pays, or if you are working, when you get paid from your job, some of that money is taken out for taxes, and that goes to the government.
Yes.
And that helps to pay for things that your taxes help to pay for. They pay for schools. They help to pay for roads, the roads we drive on. They help to pay for the police and the firemen. So when the government takes money from your paycheck, that is what your taxes are doing. It's helping, it's money that's going to the government to pay for things everyone uses. Okay, so let's practice. Satargi, do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
No?
No.
Good. Wajida, do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
Nasima, what are taxes?
Money we pay to the government.
Good. Let's see. Sansan, what are taxes?
Money we pay to the government.
Very good. Okay. Let's keep going. Does anyone have any questions about taxes?
No.
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 No? Okay. Now, sometimes officers ask the questions a little differently. So that's why I always say, listen carefully. Like,
Yes.
owe taxes, no.
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 But if they say, do you pay
You
your
pay.
federal, state,
Federal.
or local taxes, what would you say?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Pay, we say yes.
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 We say
Yes.
pay taxes. What about, do you file your taxes?
No.
No.
This one, every year, yes.
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 File our taxes.
Quiet.
So
Yes.
sometimes they ask, do you
Always pay taxes.
file your taxes?
Yes. Yes.
Every year by April 15th, yes, I
Yes.
file my taxes.
Yes.
This last one, have you ever not filed your taxes?
No.
No.
What does everyone think? Good. This one is a no. So this
No.
one's a little tricky because it's what we call, they're saying, have you ever not filed your taxes? So you would be saying no, because I file my taxes every year.
Every.
You would only say yes if you had actually not filed. One time I had a student and he first came to the US and he didn't know he had to file taxes. So he didn't file taxes his first year. So that's something you would want to talk about if you had ever not filed your taxes. But I think for most people, every year you
Every.
file your taxes. They say, have you ever not filed your taxes? You would say no.
No.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
practice. Nasima, do you pay your federal, state, or local taxes?
Yes.
Good. Let's see. Daymele, do you file your taxes?
No.
Well, you may not, but probably every year your parents do, and they'll list you on their taxes. So you could say, yes, my parents do.
Yes, my parents do.
Good. So even if you don't file your own taxes, that's very normal. When I was the same age like you, my parents filed the taxes, but they list you as they filed on the taxes. So even though you don't file, your parents file for you. So you would still say yes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, let's see. Song Tae, have you ever not filed your taxes?
No.
Good. Wajida, do you pay your federal, state, or local taxes?
Yes.
Good. Sansan, do you file your taxes?
Yes.
Good. And Satargi, have you ever not filed your taxes?
No.
Good. So this is the questions about taxes. Sometimes officers ask them in different ways. So that's why I like to practice all the different ways
Yeah.
officers may ask the question, because each interview is different.
Different,
Some officers, they ask, do you pay your taxes? Yes.
Yes.
So if you just want to say no, 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 but you don't listen, then they ask, do you pay your taxes? You say no. That's So it's important to listen carefully, because some officers ask questions different than the application. And that's their way too of checking to see, remember we saw the video last week, to see your ability to speak and to talk in English and to listen in English. So all of these questions, they're testing you for speaking, talking in English, and listening in English. So your answers that you say have to match the answers on your application. Okay, so let's keep going. Next one. Deported. Have you ever been deported?
No.
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 Okay. And what does deported mean?
I'm back to home country.
Good. Sent back to your home country.
No. Country.
So I think almost everyone in this class, what is your home country?
Burma.
Hotel.
Good, yeah. So your home country would be Burma or
Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Good.
Burmese.
So to be deported would be if the US government, so if the US government, they sent you a letter saying you have to go back to Burma.
Yes.
So they sent you a letter saying you have to leave the United States and you have to go back to Burma. Now, everyone in this class, you're living here as a permanent resident. You have your
Yes.
green card.
Okay.
So it is legal. You are allowed to stay in the United States. So no one has gotten any letters saying go back to Burma.
Oh,
So that's why if they asked, have you ever been deported? What would you say?
No.
No. Good. And let's see. Satargi, what does deported mean?
Let's send back to your home country.
Good. Sent back to your home country. Good. Daymele, what does deported mean?
Send back to your home country.
Good. Wajida, what does deported mean?
Burmese.
Are
Yeah.
it be if it's sent back
Send back
to your home?
home country.
So like to be sent back would be if they sent you a letter saying you had to leave. And what's this in the picture?
Flight. Plane.
Black.
Plane. Good. So they make you go on a plane, go
Plane.
back home to Burma, Myanmar.
Yeah.
Good, good. Does anyone have any questions about deported?
No.
No, teacher.
Okay, so